Hey, guess who I got on the phone here? I'm going to try and get our good friend Peter King, see what he has to say.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, hello, is this Peter King? Peter?
Hey, Jimmy, this is Peter King. How are you?
I'm doing good, Peter. How are you, buddy? Nice to hear your voice.
I'm steamed like a bucket of friggin' clams over here, Jim.
Really? About what, buddy? What are you steaming about?
ISIS, Jimmy.
Yeah.
ISIS. ISIL, whatever it is. ISIS, ISIL. I said beat it, you raghead.
It's very troubling that you say that.
The worst nightmare, Jimmy.
What is?
The worst possible outcome.
What?
Radicalized Muslims, jihadists, marching across the Middle East unchallenged with radicalized Westerners flying back and forth to do terror here and in Europe.
Yeah, I know.
Did you hear the voice of the executioner guy in the video?
Yeah, I heard the guy's voice, yes.
Yeah, he sounds just like Ali G.
Yeah, he does.
He's a British guy.
Yeah.
Going on holiday, cutting people's fucking heads off in the desert. Jesus Christ, what is this world coming to? Savagery all over. I can't believe Obama did this to us.
What? What?
It's Obama's fault, Jimmy.
How could that be?
Of course it is, you knucklehead.
Well, how do you reckon that, Representative King?
Wait a minute.
Well, first of all, I don't think it would be irresponsible of me or any right-wing politician or pundit to blithely imply that President Obama is on the side of the terrorists.
Wow, that's amazing. That you think that wouldn't be irresponsible to say. Really?
I know. It's a wing thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty goddamn great. Anyway, given his radical Islamist proclivities, it isn't that crazy to think that he laid the groundwork for this monstrosity over there.
Really? And
And how did he do that?
How did he do that, Mr.
He pulled out forces out of Iraq
Uh-huh.
that destabilized the region and left Iraq weak politically and militarily. The perfect storm for this kind of thing. And these types of people, they were just waiting for us to leave so they could start the death march across the, fertile croissant or whatever the fuck you call it. They would have waited forever if they had to.
So you say our forces should be there forever?
No, there should have been an exit strategy.
What?
That didn't leave the Iraqi people high and dry. They confronted ISIS head on.
But ISIS didn't exist in its current form when the exit strategy was concocted, Representative. You know that.
Exactly, Jimmy. Well, we should have seen it coming.
I don't
I don't understand
Yeah,
this. I don't understand what you're talking about. How could we?
Look, it's obvious to anyone that our invasion of Iraq so profoundly destabilized that region that in order to protect the fragile democracy we created, we would have had to stay there permanently, or at least indefinitely.
Okay.
That should have been taken into account in our exit strategy.
But how do you have an exit strategy incorporate the fact that we have to stay there forever? You can't have both things. Right?
God damn it, I'm just trying to blame Obama here. Why'd you give me such a hard time, you fucking dildo? Why you gotta ask these questions?
What?
You libs what you woulda, coulda, shoulda. You're like the John Cusack from 80s teen comedies, lamenting the girl that got away. And in this case, the girl represents any hope we had of mediated conflict in the Middle East to our benefit. Well, I am a realist over here.
Okay.
And I say, good riddance, you stuck-up private school plaid skirt-wearing snob.
Huh?
Sorry we weren't good enough for you. I guess you'll just go to college and I'll work my blue-collar job in a hometown I couldn't get out of. I'm confused about what I'm angry about right now. Yeah, I don't have an ending for this. Sorry about that, but we can take it in for a landing, I guess, right?
Yeah, I guess. Well, listen, Peter King, join us next week for another edition when Peter King tells us that.
It's Obama's fault.
Okay.
God damn it.
Peter King.